Olaf Scholz made his first visit to China as German leader 18 months ago. Now he's heading back, along with some of the biggest names in German business, with VW, Siemens and Bayer bosses understood to be among those taking the trip this time. Scholz's last official visit to China was in November 2022, when he was accompanied by representatives from 12 major German companies. Xi and Scholz also held a video meeting a year later. The economic links between the two are huge. Preliminary results from the Federal Statistics Office show that China was Germany's biggest trading partner for the 8th consecutive year in 2023. Both sides will be looking to strengthen those mutually beneficial links.
More than one-third of the bilateral trade between China and the EU, and one-third of investment between China and the EU belongs to China and Germany. So you can see how important it is. And also Germany, over the past 4 decades, so many important brands, such as Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, Bosch, etc., all become a family and a household family, very familiar with all these brands.
Electric vehicles are a major topic in the EU right now, with some member states seeking tariffs on Chinese car makers. The CEO of Mercedes is among those senior figures who has spoken out directly against tariffs on Chinese vehicles. The chairman of the German Chinese Parliamentary Committee in the Bundestag says he hopes that message travels with Olaf Scholz.
I know what I would recommend to the Chancellor. I think the industry, the economy, which know what dynamics exist in China, have assessed this very well. We don't need new tariffs. We don't need new trade barriers. We need freedom.
And it's not just the EVs themselves. Germany and China have been working together to keep transport links and supply chains running smoothly, so new cars can be rolled out across Europe.
Chinese electric vehicles are making great progress, so more German companies are having joint ventures with and invest in Chinese companies. The final product then are exported to Europe. The logistic, China Railway Express and supply chain are playing a crucial role.
China's new envoy to Frankfurt says business ties between the two countries remain strong, despite some negative coverage in the local press.
If you just read in this mainstream media, you will get a totally different impression or perspective of how the reality of the China-German relations. You can turn to be quite pessimistic, and it seems the future is quite grim. I got a totally different impression since I came over here over the past 8 months. The general impression is that if you really know China, especially when you have been to China, you get a totally different impression of what is really China about and what the future lies in. The future lies in good cooperation, win-win cooperation. So actually, I'm quite confident for the future.
Chancellor Scholz and the rest of the delegation will be visiting Chongqing and Shanghai before heading to Beijing for meetings with President Xi. Peter Oliver, CGTN, Berlin.